Alright, welcome to episode 38 of the Blizzard Buddies competitive group Ironman journey. In the last episode, I made a lot of Slayer progress, started my first bit of Araxor, I got many subjugation pieces that were later turned into necromancy cloths, and I also got many of the strongest necromancy abilities unlocked. So that means it's time to get serious about PvM in this episode. As a team, we've got our sights set on the world's first broadcast for the 4-man AOD kill and the 4-man 100% Zamorak kill. But before we can take on those goals, Ant and I both need to make some equipment upgrades. He's a bit behind us in necromancy progression, but quite a bit ahead of us in magic, so he'll be a wizard when it comes time for us to PvM, which will actually be very nice to have someone using vulnerability, smoke cloud, and maybe even enfeeble if we really need it. He's already got his Zuck cape, so upgrade-wise, he's really only looking to get some Ganodermic armor to be able to make use of Animate Dead. As for myself, I'm a bit behind in this department, so I'll need to get a Kiln cape today and a Zuck cape. I'll also want to upgrade my necromancy weapons from tier 80 to tier 90 to give myself the best accuracy and damage that I can realistically obtain right now. Our team's gear is going to be super scuffed even then. It will be a hodgepodge of tier 70s, tier 80s, and a few tier 90s. Between our tier 70 and tier 75 necro / mage armors, a chaotic staff, tier 90 necro weapons, and half of us using the normal prayer book, it'll definitely be a really interesting PvM adventure today. Enjoy the episode. There's 93 necro coming in, just all from the rituals. This XP has been super good, but I'm gonna have to go work on the tier 90 upgrade progression from Keely, so I'm gonna be able to get my first God Wars 2 kills and my first Telos kill as well. A little bit of AFK time, got myself 96 fishing, so that's the final level I need for the Fremenic Elite tasks. Shout out to my friend Coffee for calling out the Rune Sphere here, so get myself a quick little 25k XP. Also one of the best Ironman names I've ever seen. So to unlock tier 90 necromancy weapons and armor, I have to complete the Keely's Power Challenge, and to do that, I'm going to need to kill Telos, Araxor, and Ambassador. To unlock Telos, I'm going to need to kill one of each of the God Wars 2 bosses to unlock their respective key piece. So I vanquished Vindicta, left Helwyr helpless, I trounced the Twin Furies, Grigorovich was gutted, and Telos terminated. Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought. I'm going to do a Araxor next. Gotta make sure I pick this guy up off the floor. I kind of thought I'd go directly to inventory, but let's see what we get for the first drop. Okay, Luminous Energies, really good drop, and we're just going to continue the challenge because I think we'll send kind of a 200 kill streak attempt whenever we get good gear. Just forgot to record it, but I killed Araxor. I actually got a pretty big PR and managed to use my cloth on him, so there's 2 out of 3 of the pieces unlocked. I ended up doing an ED3 duo with Ant, which was really fun. You can see we're both on normal prayers. He has a little bit of an advantage that he's got the Eclipse Soul prayer, so it's kind of like the junior version of Soul Split. But he's also maybe at a disadvantage, arguably, since he's not using necromancy and doesn't have the ghost. So who's to say which is better, but it actually ended up being a really fun duo. The combination of him being able to use Vuln and Smoke Cloud, and myself using the most overpowered style in the game. Overall, I would say the run went quite a bit smoother than I expected. We got like a minute 40 on the Crassian Leviathan. Terraket went reasonably smoothly as well. It got a little bit dicey whenever the Bloated Monstrosity was out, summoning all his skeleton minions. A little bit chaotic at that moment, but we managed to get through it. Got a 2-minute 44 kill there, and actually gave me enough experience to get to 90 Constitution, which was pretty cool. And when we got to Ambassador, I was pretty nervous for this. I thought we would have difficulty with the spinners, and that maybe we would not get a 1 cycle on the spinners, that maybe we'd have to do 2 cycles of this, and that it would be really sketchy food-wise. But Ant is an absolute machine, and this duo really worked out really nicely. Managed to clear out all of the sinister fragments, so we didn't have to worry about any of the big explosions afterwards. And the rest of the Ambassador kill went about as smoothly as you could hope for. So I got my final piece for the Keely's Challenge. And I think it's also good that we did ED3 because it'll be 1/3 of the requirement for the Curse of the Blackstone quest. So later we'll have to do a duo ED1 and ED2 together. Maybe even a trio. The next clip is me making my tier 90 necromancy weapons. I had to do a few rituals to get the greater insult bars, but that was no problem at all, and there we go, I made my tier 90 necromancy weapons in this clip, and Pupstomp had made some extra weapon gizmos with Ancient Invention that he's got unlocked, so I managed to get Precise 5 and Eruptive 4 for my weapons, which are really strong perks, so really happy to have those. I also needed to do a little bit of necrotic rune crafting to have the runes ready for Bone Shield and the necromancy incantations I might use during AOD and Zamorak. but I also needed some extra runes to be able to upgrade my armor to tier 80. I don't quite have 90 defense yet, so I don't have a need to upgrade to tier 90 right away. But I upgraded my full tank set to tier 80, and I only had enough harmonic plates to upgrade one piece of my power armor to tier 80, so I chose to upgrade the plate body. At this point, all I was missing to feel comfortable for AOD and Zamorak attempts was the Zuck cape, so that was going to be the next thing that I set my sights on. Here's the clip of me completing my first kiln cape on the account. All in all, it went really smoothly. Got a 22:12 as my final kill time. Could definitely say I was over-prepared for this, having tier 90 weapons, tier 80 armor, and even overloads courtesy of pub stomps. So probably one of the most over-leveled kilns I've ever done. But that was step 1, getting myself the Tokar Kalmor, and step 2 was going to be the actual Zuck fight. The only thing I was nervous for with Zuck was my prayer book situation. I'm still using the normal prayers, so I don't have access to Soul Split, since I don't have 92 prayer. And I also don't have access to Eclipse Soul like Ant does. I started off my Zuck attempt by using the Equilibrium Aura and trying to do relatively similar strategies to what I normally do in my speedrun attempts. But even if I am arguably one of, if not the best Zuck speed killers in the world, I was playing maybe a little bit too aggressively for my current gear situation. So by the time I got to the major waves, I was pretty much already done with all my food. I definitely brought way too many restores, as you can see from my inventory, and I was starting to get pretty nervous that I wasn't going to be able to get the kill. When I got to Hurricane, I played a little bit too slowly once again, didn't manage to get the one cycle. That actually cost me the rest of my food, just trying to survive dealing with the magic tentacles, until Hurricane would show up again. So not only was I doing this Zuck attempt with too big of an ego, but I cost myself all my food for the actual Zuck portion of the fight, and if I was going to get this cape, I would have to do Zuck with no food whatsoever. That definitely made me a little bit nervous, but I just tried to play precisely, get a resonance when I can, not make any mistakes. And with how powerful Necromancy is, plus the combination of my Hellhound keeping me safe, in the end, I managed to get the no food Zuck and even got myself a sub 20 minute PR with my gear situation and my account progression status as questionable as it is. A really good achievement, got myself my first Zuck cape on this account. A right away accent helped me out, gave me the boost to craft my very first Zuck cape, the Igneous Kalmor, providing huge bonuses for the Death Skulls ability. And with all these big upgrades, I was finally feeling ready to do AOD and Zamorak with the team. Everyone is a little bit ahead of me in terms of PvM progression. They've got higher combat levels, slightly better gear, and both Pubstomp and Accident have access to tier 95 curses and Soul Split. So they'll definitely be the ones carrying during the Zami and AOD attempts today. We were going to start with Zamorak, and just before we went, we discussed what we would do for P7, make sure we weren't standing on top of each other, sharing the AoE bomb. So I made a quick little artwork to coordinate with everyone where we would stand on P7. While I'm sharing some artwork, here was the initial concept for today's thumbnail. Definitely very cursed, but I hate to let good artwork go to waste. Now let's get into the Zami clips.
Check your OBS settings.
Alright, audio is definitely lost already.
Check your audio.
Gonna have to make another clip. We did a Zami kill, but unfortunately the OBS didn't
Luck
record.
of the dwarves. Everyone's got to bless the luck of the dwarves. Alright.
6-stage circuit gang.
Enrage mode. Big 100. Ooh. Have it. Darkness check. Wait, why can't I use darkness? Oh my gosh, I'm out of bone runes.
Okay.
Someone
I'm
hit
not
him up with bone runes.
Hang on.
I literally have... Oh no.
Hold. Drop a couple fish. Just for a second.
Let me check my other runes. I should be fine on everything else. I just need like maybe 100, 200. I dumped like everything there. Both specs. Zombie.
I would say Zamorak went about how you would expect for the first 6 phases at least. The first 6 phases were relatively calm. Nothing too special was going on. Accident was basing, and Ant and I would both go into Infernus to deal with the Witch every phase. Kind of gave us both a nice break since we were both the 2 players with normal prayers. Taking a little bit less damage during the fight wasn't going to be a bad thing for us. So the first 6 phases went fine, and then P7 happened.
Got the death mark.
Stick. And stick.
Let's just do the stick right near it. Right above this one.
I'm probably dead.
Oh wait, I didn't. I
died,
fucked up.
I died. Or wait, no, I didn't die.
I died because I didn't
Okay,
put my
that's all
sign
good.
on.
Stick.
Oops. I should have lived that.
Stick, candles, B. And far back.
Am I the only one that forgot to wear a sign?
Probably. Considering it works from the inventory.
I didn't. I was gonna use the regular sign of life because I had it. And I didn't have adrenaline to debilitate. Yeah.
Okay, tell me, should I, wait, are you guys going?
Yeah, get
Last
in the
one?
sun.
Diet.
Oh, that killed me. Oh my gosh. That didn't proc that
Ooh.
part.
Oh no.
I
Sorry,
signed
boys.
and wait, did anyone else survive?
We got
No,
it!
we got
He
it!
went solo kill!
That's
Yo,
crazy.
I'm the only one who
Oh my
survived.
gosh.
That's the portent of life at work right there.
Oh
For
my
real.
god.
Let's see the loot, huh? 4.6
Get out,
mil.
can't die.
Well, that's a broadcast locked in.
4.8. Yep.
Yeah, not the prettiest 100% ever.
No.
That counts. Kill is a kill, isn't it?
That was a horrible. But it kills a kill, right?
I think I should admit
Ugh.
I used death skulls at the end there. Oops.
Oh my gosh. I actually feel bad about that kill. I'm not proud of that.
Honestly, really what I needed was, I was like, where was my Vit pot? And I'm like, oh crap, I don't have a Vit pot.
I literally had like 30% adrenaline and I wasn't able to debilitate it. Then like I was like, oh shit. And then the second thing came out and I had no way to mitigate that damage, and then I realized like right as it hit, I'm like, oh fuck, I don't have a sign of life. That's like the one thing I forgot.
What I should have done, I only debuild, I should have reflected. That was kind of what I should have done, just put on a shield and reflected.
Alright, well, we got it.
And with that, it would be time to go to AOD next. So maybe a little bit scuffed, maybe a little bit undeserved, but the game counts it as a kill. We get the broadcast anyway. What can you do about it? We'll go back eventually. We are going to want to get 500% Zamorak as a team. So we'll get our redemption as a team. Don't you worry. Getting to AOD is a very interesting experience for our group. We do have one set of Ancient Ceremonial, but we don't have a set each. So what we have to do is we have to let one person take the Ancient Ceremonial, get to the next bank, then they have to put that set into the group storage so that the next person can get the Ceremonial. So it's kind of this whole ceremonial train. It's definitely a bit comical to watch, but it works.
Alright, the ceremonial's back in storage.
This is a hilarious strategy also of getting there.
Right.
It's actually so funny. Holy.
I guess I'll go next.
Who's next? It ended up taking us 2 attempts to get our AOD kill. The first one was kind of a warm-up, trying to see how our damage felt in a 4-man and with our gear, and kind of figuring out what roles we wanted to do. When we did get to 2.1 million HP and the amalgamations came out, Nex wasn't centered, so we got a bad Threads of Fate, And we also got a bad timing on our phase transition, so we ended up having all 4 of the minions out, plus Blood Reavers, plus Nex, and it was definitely really chaotic. Was not something we were able to survive on the first attempt.
Run to the southeast corner fast whenever it...
No.
The other southeast. Yeah.
I'm so dead here.
That killed me.
Oh, you're dead, dude?
Yeah, dead. You
Okay,
K'd me
teleport
with
out.
The
Oh.
Reavers.
Oh, I just signed. But I got out.
But the second attempt, while it was still equally chaotic, we managed to push through, survive that tricky portion of the fight, and I'll just let the clips play out.
Oh boy.
Alright, where's Umbra? Is Umbra dead?
Alright, good luck with minions. Umbra is under there.
Alright, I see
Watch
it.
your Hellhounds.
Good call. I'll put a prism.
He's under bed.
We got a pillar thing west.
Yeah, probably everyone go to that. It's 3.5k HP. I'm stunned here. Okay, pop it. Good grief.
Oh, I don't have a D helper. I don't know the order.
UCF.
Oh, I got a lot. Oh, I think I wasn't watching the stacks.
I'm iced. I'll Voke it from you so you can clear your stacks.
Well, okay. I didn't have a lot because she just released them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a pool. 3.5k. And go. I'll put down another prism for Hellhound. Whenever your stacks are done, if you Voke it back, it's good. I'm kind of low on food. Who's basing? One more pool here. One more pool. 3.5k. Don't phase it quite yet.
Okay.
Come pop. Alright, go ahead.
I got iced.
One more ice. Alright. We'll free Ant. And then it's UCFG.
Are you in the last one?
Yeah. Don't bring it yet though. I still gotta
Yeah, I mean,
try and get some HP. With my ghost only.
Should be it.
Did I just fuck up? I fucked up.
No, you're good.
Bit.
You're good.
A little bit.
It's not bad.
now defeat the AOD.
Drop.
Let's
Did I just see a
go.
core? What?
No way!
Core? The core?
No!
That is the biggest troll.
Oh my god, the
That's
core, the
hilarious.
core buddies.
With the broadcast of the first group. Oh, legendary.
Oh
moment
my
right there.
god. The core.
No way.
The core.
Okay, somebody's gotta post to Reddit real quick.
Right? I'll do it, sure. So, absolutely crazy way for our AOD to end there. Getting the Imperium core on the first KC. I don't think it'll be too useful for too long, unless it ends up being a component in the tier 100 magic staff coming out with the rune crafting update. Maybe someone will end up using it as a flanking switch, but I'm pretty sure we're going to end up getting our magic dual wields from Nakatra, no problem. Still, absolutely crazy to get the world's first broadcast plus the Imperium core broadcast. That's something that's much more rare than Appraisal Codex broadcast, which probably would have been much more beneficial. But that was a really cool way to end that AOD kill. And that's going to be where I call it a video for today. We've secured 2 more world's first broadcasts, and we're ending today's episode as the rank 1 team in the game. We're also closing in on that very final journey broadcast. We'll need a group total level of 10,000 for that, so we're just a couple episodes away at this rate. If you have been enjoying keeping up with our rank 1 competitive group Ironman journey, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I regularly make videos documenting our progress, and I have a playlist of our journey from start to present with over 30 episodes in it so far. So please double check if you are subscribed. It's free and it motivates me to keep making these videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.